Finally, after all this time, I'm finally done. I'm finally done with the initiation I set for myself. Oh, it feels so good to be done with it. Now I can finally blow this hole to Kingdom Come. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, then quite simple. I made myself an initiation for the cavern I'm trying to be making, and for that initiation, I had to at least mine out the bottom layer before I could start blowing the rest of it up, which I now finally did. And yes, I did also finish this area up here. So all that entire area over there is ready to be worked for some future projects that's going to be coming up in the future episodes. But what we're going to be focusing on for this episode is hopefully hopefully finishing the cavern where my nether portal is going to be. And with that I just need to quickly, I want to show you in the full glory as to what I managed to accomplish. I actually went back and actually did the math as to how long it took me to do. You see this timestamp down here? We've got hours, minutes, seconds. It almost took me 4 hours of continuous mining before I actually finished that project. I don't know if any of you have ever managed to sit down and do an entire thing for 4 hours, except playing video games, of course. But that's a lot of time. This is probably the first time I have ever actually dreaded doing a project in Minecraft in my entire life. Although, no, that's a correction. I have dreaded many projects in my life, but this is the first ever project that I've dreaded doing for a Minecraft series, mostly because this is the first time I'm recording it. But I'm actually working towards actually completing it. Mostly whenever I dread these kind of projects, I just leave them as it is because I don't have the self-discipline to do it. And it seems like we got some slimes down here. But anyways, as you can see, this entire area down here is mined out completely. We still have the area that I need to try and mine upwards. Yeah, I need to mine it all the way up to there, which I'm not going to be doing by hand. That's why I got myself a bunch of TNT to do that. This is about all of the TNT I managed to make in between the episode I'm currently recording now and my previous live stream, because remember, I actually live streamed my Minecraft series for the few weeks that I was busy with exams. Finally done with exams, by the way. I forgot to mention that. But I managed on this about as much TNT as I managed to get in between episodes. And before any of you come out and say that I just spawned it in, let me just quickly present my case. And I'm doing this because I once had it before on my Valheim series that a certain somebody told me that I only spawned in the materials. I don't do that. Over here is my creeper farm, and this thing I have expanded all the way down to here. Mostly because I left this thing on while I was sleeping, and it managed to produce not a lot of gunpowder right now, mostly because I already took it out, but that much gunpowder. This thing works very efficiently, I gotta say. So that's my case in terms of the gunpowder I managed to produce. And this is about how it looks when it comes to the sand aspect. I just mined out the sand up until the... Oh yeah, I forgot you were here. I only mined out the sand up until the point where I hit the sandstone area. This entire area up here has been completely stripped of sand, and that's made it to where I'm able to actually make that much TNT. Although the thing is that I did not find this desert on my own. I actually went down to an external site in order to find this desert biome, and then I calculated the coordinates using a nether portal calculator so I could just travel here through the nether portal, making my job a lot easier. So there was some cheating involved, but not the kind of cheating where I cheat in the resources that I needed for this project. Okay, so now the insecurities are out of the way, and I don't need to be proving myself to anybody anymore. If somebody comes out and says that I just spawned everything in and everything I just showed was a hoax, well then, too bad. I don't care at this point. Okay, I gave you my case. I gave you the evidence. If you don't want to believe I'm doing this genuinely, then get the heck out of here. I'm here to try and entertain people that actually want to see a guy build a fantastic world in survival mode. If I'm going to be dealing with critics the entire time, that's just going to ruin my vibe, if I can put it that way. Okay, so with the entire plan now underway, we're gonna head down there, and I'm gonna start trying to blow out most of the area. I just don't know how it's gonna look, though. It's gonna be very interesting, to say the least, because well, let me put it this way. I don't know how big the blast radius is for a piece of TNT when it is completely surrounded by stone. So it could be extremely small, meaning I just basically I could have possibly wasted so much time trying to get all of this TNT that it is gonna take forever to get this project done. And I just really hope that is not the case. Let me just quickly grab a few blocks here, though. the reason for that is I want to try and find my hole, which is right over here. And I want to try and make myself a staircase leading up to it, so I can actually try and break this thing from the top. Okay, so let's make our way to the top from here. The first thing I think I want to quickly test out though is I want to see how big is the blast radius of a piece of TNT. So let's quickly try and test that. So if I were to place down a single piece of TNT and ignite it, how big would the blast radius be? About 3 blocks in diameter, not radius. This is gonna take a while. I feel like. I think what I'm gonna be doing first is I'm gonna start off by trying to get myself up to the top, and then from there I'll try and make my way to the to where my staircase is. If I can find my staircase that I use in order to get down here, I could possibly use it to then determine how high I guess I need to go, or rather where the roof is. I can then blow out the roof, and then once I've got the roof blown out, I should then be able to just have some vertical drills, if I can put it that way, of TNT. That's possibly my best course of action, I feel like, or that's currently the plan. Or is the best course of action? I do not know, because this is the first time I am doing this. Alright, we've managed to make our way to the top level. Now, the question is just gonna be... I'm just gonna quickly see here. Now I've got my coordinates there. I'm gonna try and connect up my normal staircase with this. I could possibly just jump down. Ooh, but I don't want to be breaking my ankles. This entire area is gonna get blown out eventually, so I don't really care about formalities with the way I'm gonna be mining. So yeah, let's just get this done as quick as possible, because I really want to get this episode out on Thursday. Well, I was hoping to get it out on Tuesday, but I just have way too much work for this video before that can happen. So I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon. So Thursday is currently the day I'm aiming for. Currently, it's a Saturday. So I got a few days left before this video needs to go out. And I'm kind of testing my luck at this point. Okay, so I just thought of a little bit of something. Just quickly hear me out. I think this is what I'm gonna do. I already have the y coordinates of the level that I need to go up towards. So I thought, what if I quickly actually try and go into every single corner? I got myself a stack of dirt here, and I'm gonna try and mine my way up towards where I'm gonna be reaching those coordinates, and that's possibly gonna make it to where I can then start mining a sort of perimeter, making it to where I'll then be able to how can I put it? Well, I'll be able to make a perimeter, which I can then use to then actually map out the area that I'll be able to do the blowing up area. So I can then first blow up the first level, and then I'll start working my way from there. Does that make sense? I really hope it does make sense at this point. Essentially, I'm just making myself a little bit of a skeletal frame of working. That's all I'm gonna be doing. Wait a second. Oh. Oh no. Houston, we have a problem. This area breaks straight into where my mine shaft is, or the place where I usually go to mine stuff. Well, that's fine. It's fine. Don't know how this is gonna make it turn out, but it's too late for that now. Alright, we managed to create our grid. So now I'll be able to explode or blow this entire thing up with no remorse. So how am I going to... Now the only question is, how the heck am I going to be doing this though? We already found out that the blast radius for TNT is at about a 3x3 radius. So using that I need to now figure out how far I'm going to be setting them apart. Where's my flint and steel? Oh, there's my flint and steel. It's in my hotbar. Okay, now how am I gonna do this? I think the first thing I'm gonna start off with is C. I'm gonna make it to where it's about this. So if the blast radius is about like this, I'm gonna see what kind of damage it does from there. Okay, so it does seem like it's pretty much fine. So, I wonder. Okay, so now I know that's about how big the blast radius is on its own. I want to see how big it is if I try and chain it together. Okay, so let's try about this. So I'm gonna start off with a piece of TNT like this, and I'm gonna make it. Okay, so if the blast radius is about like, I think it's about to there. I'm gonna bring one over there. So have a distance about 2 in between these two, just like this. I'm gonna see what kind of damage it does now. Let's see what it does. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. All right, so I think with all of that said, I got my research done. Now it's time for the actual fun part of actually gridding out all of this. Now, obviously, there's only one thing that I kind of just now realized. I'm probably gonna be losing most of the materials. I mean, from that little explosion, I didn't get all that much materials. So something tells me I'm gonna be losing out on possibly a lot of iron and copper and stuff like that. But I mean, right now that's not the main point of this. The main point of this is to get that area hauled out, so I'll then be able to, you know, start working on my nether portal. If I was worried about the fact that I'm not gonna have materials, then it would mean I would be spending a lot of time trying to clear out this entire area by hand, and I don't have the time for that. This episode needs to go out on Thursday. I don't have the time to be sitting here trying to just continuously mine this entire area out. Okay, we managed to make our way through the grid here. Now, I'm gonna place down my TNT. I managed to make it to where there's about a free gap in between the two. I'm gonna see if it can work if I have, or a 2 gap rather. I'm gonna see if it can work if I have a free gap in between. If it does, it means I'm gonna be saving a lot more TNT. Alright, it does work. So I can actually save a lot more TNT by making it a free gap instead of a 2 gap. Okay, but now the question is, can a 4 gap work? Let's test it quickly. So we got a 4 gap right over there. Just like that. Okay, so let's see. Does a 4 gap work? Unfortunately not. It's just about out of the blast radius, so it doesn't work with it. Okay, so now I know how big my radius needs to be. It needs to be a free gap. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I got my free gap ready to go. Now, I now know how big it's gonna be if I were to leave it like this. I want to see what happens when I do it on the other side. Look, I'm currently in a stage of experimentation. You're gonna need to let me have this, all right? Okay, so we already know the blast radius will be about this wide, give or take. Okay, but it went a little bit bigger here in this. So I'm gonna make it to where I'm gonna have another mining area about. Let's make it around here. I'm gonna see if this will work. Now I'm curious to see if I light the TNT on the one side of this wall, like that chain of TNT, will this TNT be affected? And if it does get affected, that means that I'll only need to actually mine out the area where I'm gonna be. However, I'll be able to make it to where I can just light one piece of TNT and I don't need to actually light the rest. Time to set off the explosives. So this over here is the chain that I'm gonna be setting it off. Time for it to go. Boom. Okay. Boom. 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 Okay, doesn't seem like this chain over here gets affected at all. But you know what? I think I'm gonna be leaving that hollowing out for a time lapse, because as fun as it is to see all of this getting blown up, I don't think it's gonna be all that entertaining. You know what? I'll do you guys this. Okay, I'll make it to where I'm gonna cut back in once I've got the entire chain set up like I want to blow up this entire top area. And then from there, I'll just cut back in and you guys will see the beauty that is the explosions that will follow. So yeah, I'll be cutting back in right after this. You're kidding. I got myself over here a zombie spawner. This would have been such a terrific thing if I could actually make use of it. Wait. I think I can make use of it. Or rather, I don't think I want to. I'm currently in a replay file here, but I'm seeing here, I got myself a skeleton spawner here. If I were to try and make a skeleton spawner and a zombie spawner at the same time, the hostile mobs cap would be reached much easier, making it to where the efficiency of both farms would go down tremendously. But if I can use this skeleton spawner over here, and I can make myself a bone meal farm, it's gonna work out so much better than that zombie farm zombie spawner up there is going to. And I mean, right over here, yeah, this is exactly what I was thinking. I already found myself a zombie spawner once before, so I don't need another zombie spawner. If anything, I think I got an abundance of this stuff. I don't need another one. But now I'm looking at it, I didn't know that the dungeon spawned this close to the surface. Huh. Well, all I know is that right now I'm not gonna be spending any time worrying about this. I'm just gonna get rid of the zombie spawner. I'm gonna make use of the bone of the skeleton spawner though, but I think that's gonna be it for a future project. So I know I did say that I was gonna cut back right in after I actually finished, you know, hollowing out the area or hollowing out the top area, so that I could then show you guys how I make my little TNT drills, if I can put it that way. Problem is, we've encountered a little problem. If I were to go all the way over to here, you will quickly find out what I mean by we have encountered a little problem. You can see it right over here. We have water. Now, water ain't that much of a problem if you were the one that's supposed to be drinking it. Problem is, when you're working with TNT, that's kind of bad for it. Because if you guys don't know how TNT works in Java Edition, or actually in Minecraft in general, Bedrock Edition also works that way. If TNT goes into water, the damage negation of damage is just 100%. It doesn't deal any damage whatsoever. That means to entities and especially blocks. Meaning I need to actually find a way to drain this water by hand. Now, I've already done it a little bit with the use of... Okay, I don't have it on me, but I've been using sand and gravel in order to do that. But it's a little bit of a slow process. Luckily, I know of a faster way. Some of you guys will probably remember this during my live stream. I found out that while I was building that creeper farm over there on that island, we got ourselves over there in the distance. You could possibly see it over there. We got ourselves a sea temple. And let me just so if I go into, I think it's F4. Yeah, F4. So this is free cam mode. We can quickly go all the way over to here, and you guys will be able to see that down here we have ourselves the sea temple that I was just talking about. And what do sea temples have? Well, they got sponges. Sponges, the little things that your little dogs you used to be eating, and your mom used to clean the plates, or at least the dogs eating the sponges bit. That's something that my dog always used to do. So we should have some sponges in here. That I'm not going to explore too much of it, but it is going to be a huge undertaking to try and take on the sea temple. Mostly for the fact that because in order to be able to take on the sea temple, you're going to drown. You need to be able to breathe underwater, and I don't have water breathing potions. But we do have something else that just might work. And for this to work, we're going to need to go and do some reading. If you know what I mean. If you don't know what I mean, then let me quickly show you what I mean by that. Remember a while back, I got to make it to where my villager trading hall over here has gotten almost most of the enchantments that I practically need. Okay, maybe I didn't get mostly all the enchantments that I need, but as you will probably see down here, we do have a few basic enchant. Oh, I guess we got a few pieces of experience here. But anyway, we got ourselves some basic enchantment books here. So, and the thing is that we can get any type of enchantment book that we need. But the big kicker is the fact that there actually exists an enchantment called Respiration. Now, I don't know what exactly that the details are of that enchantment book or enchantment, but what I can tell you is that it does make it to where you don't like drown as easily. So that's what we're gonna try and work on, to try and get ourselves some respiration on this helmet of mine. And that's what I'm gonna be working towards. Luckily, getting a respiration book is as easy as just finding myself a new villager and trying to make it become a librarian, which is very, very easy to do. I just need to get myself a minecart, which it doesn't appear I got one here, so maybe one is in my house. Okay, quickly get that. Then we get ourselves a minecart, push it in. I guess that doesn't work like I thought I would. Let's try to get him a bit more momentum. Oh, the lag. I guess that's kind of showing that there's way too many entities down here. I'm gonna need to try and work on that a little bit later. Oh. Well, the little kid got out, which, I mean, I'm gonna allow him to play around. Just make sure you don't get yourself eaten by any zombies. Okay, so I got here a very good enchant, Aqua Infinity. The problem is not the enchant I'm looking for, but it does give a little bit of a bonus when being underwater. Basically, what it does is that it negates the kind of, I guess you can say, mining fatigue that you will experience while you are below water. So that's definitely something I want. It's just not the thing I was thinking I would need right now. But I mean, it's better than, it's gonna be something at least, and I'm gonna need to use it. That much I can tell you. Let me just quickly also get some more emeralds here. Okay, so now we got ourselves our Aqua Infinity enchant. It is gonna make mining underground or underwater a whole lot easier, but it does mean that now I need to try and get myself another one of the villagers in order to turn them into a respiration enchantment book. Efficiency 4 would have been great if I was trying to go for a pickaxe. Oh! Oh, yes! Yes! Oh, okay. Finally, I probably spent like 5 minutes on that, so I don't know why I'm that excited for it. But now that does mean I got myself my Respiration 2 book. Okay, so I don't have Respiration 3 yet, because Respiration 3 is actually the max enchant that you can get with that. So I'm gonna quickly try and get that. I just need to quickly head on over to get myself some more iron. So once I get the iron, I'll be able to trade for some more emeralds. And then I'll be able to get Respiration 3. Now that does make it to where I'm gonna get an extra minute underwater, if I read the wiki correctly. Okay, never mind. It does here that every single level of respiration does increase the time that you can spend underwater by 15 seconds, meaning that I will have a total of 1 minute before I need to come up for air again. Anybody getting Subnautica flashbacks here? I have played Subnautica 1 before. I've never played the sequels, but good game. If only for but I don't exactly like the fact that you're basically on a timer 24/7. Okay, Respiration 3, Respiration Aqua Affinity, and then Diamond Helmet with the book, and we got ourselves Respiration 3 as well as Aqua Infinity. That is gonna be good enough for me to be able to move around quite freely. There is a Depth Strider enchantment, if I remember correctly, which allows you to move around in water much easier. But if I'm gonna sit around here and wait for that enchantment as well, it's gonna take all day, and I don't have the time for that. I need to get this video out. We got ourselves the helmet that we need, so quickly place that on, and now I can just quickly put all of this away. And I'd say we're about ready to go. One thing that we are definitely gonna need while we're down there is we're gonna need to get ourselves a door. As far as I'm aware, if you place down a door, you'll be able to get back the oxygen that you have already used up. But I don't know if it's gonna be waterlogged like on Bedrock Edition. So I just need to quickly test. I see the doors. No. Okay, so let's just quickly take a test here. So let's say I am in the water, and I were to quickly place down a door. It does not get waterlogged, which means I can go into here, and yep, it works. Alright, I'd say we're ready to go. I am going to be taking with me a furnace as well as some coal, so that if I do find some sponges, I'll be able to smelt them on site. This is going to make it to where I'll be able to breathe inside the temple itself, making it to where the inside of the temple is completely filled with air. Possibly going to ruin the whole aesthetic of a sea temple, but I don't really care. I care about not being able to survive in that thing. Yep, there are the guardians. They are starting to spawn in. Okay, I think I'm gonna stay right. I'm gonna leave my boat right over here. Alright, I'd say we're ready to go in. Geronimo! And we are in. Okay, I'm gonna place down 2 doors. Okay, not the correct way I was hoping they would be. I need them to be facing that way. So at least I have myself an air bubble as I'm exploring this area. Now then, time for us to head on out and get ourselves the sponges. Nope, you are not a sponge. I need to get myself through these freaking bastards. They're so difficult to go after. Oh, wait, did I just see that correctly? Okay, no, it's just 5 minutes. Whew, for a second there I thought I had mining fatigue for about 40 minutes. That would have been horrible, to say the least. Okay, now, let's just quickly get ourselves some air again. Oh, breathe, Jackal, breathe. Okay. Alright, now, let's get ourselves back to the story. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Mining fatigue. The freaking best thing on the planet, ain't it? Okay, that means I've only got myself 1 door unless I'm planning to try and mine that thing the entire time. I may not be able to mine this area out, but I at least want to get myself the sponges that I'm looking for. Although now I think about it, even if I do find the sponges, will I be able to mine them? With the mining fatigue free. So we got 3 minutes of mining fatigue. That's not the greatest thing to see, but so... Oh, hello! Alright. Took care of you. And that should... There's something up here. Okay. There's something... I see you, Mr. Sponge. Oh, that is terrific. That is fantastico to see. We got ourselves a sponge. Wait, what's this? A smithing tip. Oh, we got ourselves a smithing template as well. Well, now that we're here, I guess we can quickly smelt up this so we can get ourselves the sponge that we need, and then we can quickly drain out this area. Oh, this is amazing. So now I'll just need to grab this, and this is where the fun part is with the sponge. You can just simply place it down, and that happens. But not before I grab myself my sponge. I mean, it's gonna take a minute for me to wait, just sit here and wait, but I got the time. Might as well. Got nothing better to do. I mean, I got plenty of things to do, but, I mean, I'm on vacation, or not on vacation. I mean, I'm on break, so I got plenty of time to waste. Except maybe not the time that I need to waste in order to get this video ready. Are you serious? The bastard! I'm coming for you now, don't you worry. Oh, you... I had 1 minute. 1 measly minute, and I would have been done. But you thought it was too much. It was too much to give little Jackal this little luxury of being able to actually just mine normally. So now I'm coming for you. Why is it that I am literally getting stuck on nothing? I don't know what it is. Oh boy, oh boy. We have a problem. We got a major problem on our hands. I got 5 minutes to get back there and grab my stuff. But before I do that, I want to at least grab a few extra, like, doors. If only I can get some wood, though. I'm coming for you, stuff. Don't worry. Papa's coming to get you. Don't you worry, my little beauties. I'm coming to get you. Okay, Houston, we have a problem. That Guardian just done a lot of damage to me. Oh boy. Okay, remember how I said I don't remember the way back? Yeah, I don't remember the way back. It is possible I have just lost everything because of that. I think I possibly just lost everything because of that mistake. And I didn't make a backup of my world beforehand. Oh. Great. Fantastic. I'm gonna lose everything. No, I have lost everything. I need to set myself back up. Only then we'll be able to take that place on again. So I guess it's time for the recovery period. So, almost an entire day later, I have finally managed to get all my stuff back. Why did it take that long? Well, seeing as I was gonna get my stuff back, I thought I would do a few upgrades. So I managed to make it to where all of my equipment has protection 4 on it, as well as unbreaking, as well as mending. And I got the ideal diamond helmet if you want to be taking on a ocean temple. It's got aqua affinity, it's got respiration, and it got some depth strider on my boots, making it to where I'll be able to move much easier in the water. I did not need to do all that, but I just wanted to do it anyway, because I mean I was doing it anyway. But that has made it to where it's currently 12:19, meaning 19 minutes past 12 on a Thursday. I usually upload 12 o'clock on a Thursday. So this video is 19 minutes over time, or overdue, and which means it's going to be every single passing minute. It's going to be overdue 1 more minute until I eventually get this video done. I'm going to need to record this video, edit it, render it, get a thumbnail ready, and upload it all within 1 day. I really hope I'm going to be able to do it this time. We are approaching the Ocean Monument. Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times. We're about to disembark on a treacherous journey. Hope you guys enjoy your stay on this wonderful ship, but please do not sue anybody or sue the owner of the ship for any damages that may be caused to your life. Because if you did not want to die, you probably should not have gotten on the ship in the first place. Anyway, now we're here. It's time for us to get back into that Ocean Monument, and hopefully this time we're not gonna die. I'm a lot better prepared this time around, so let's see. And I mean, already looking at the, I think it's Depth Strider that I got on my boots, I am swimming so much faster, I gotta say. Although seems like that the Depth Rays still seem to be a little bit of a problem. Although they didn't hit me, which I'm grateful for. Okay, now we need to get ourselves back to the place where the Elder Guardian was before. I got myself a lot more doors this time around, so I should be able to keep myself from drowning. And there he is, right on cue. All right, we got the opening right over here. This is where we need to go. And here is our little friend. I don't know why I went over to the doors instead of my sword. Look, man, you can try all you want, but yeah, you did. Okay, managed to get that. That's nice. Now we just need to get back to over here where the other Guardian was. If we can get rid of them, then we should be all well and dandy in order to be able to actually start, you know, mining up all of the sponges that I placed down already. And by that I mean the one sponge I've already placed down. Okay, you, mister, really annoyed me last time by getting me killed. And now you have been killed instead. Oh, it feels so good to be the one that's on the winning side this time around. Now, I just need to find my way back to where my, I guess you can say my furnace was. So I can actually, you know, smelt up these, sponges and then be able to drain out this place a little bit more. Oh! Well now, I guess we found ourselves a sponge room. And I can actually mine it up because the mining fatigue wore off. Oh, that's good to see. So with all of these sponges, I should then be able to mine up, or not mine up, to be able to drain all of the water out of the little pocket that I'm trying to create. And then from there, it's basically just mining or drilling the rest of it out. Okay, this has worked out so much better. I am so glad things are going this well in comparison to how things were yesterday. Actually, you know what? I don't think I need to. I mean, I got more than enough sponges. I don't need any more. I mean, I got 35 sponges. So I think now would be actually a pretty terrific time for me to try and get out of here. Thank you, Mr. Guardians. I had a wonderful time. And by that, I mean I had a horrible time, thanks to you guys killing me last time. But now it's time for me to go. I need to quickly take all of my boats back because we went through quite a few of these guys last time. Oh, where's my... Oh, I already have my inventory. Okay, time for us to head back home. See you next time, all the Guardians, or Guardians, whenever I'm gonna turn your little home into a prismarine farm. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Home, sweet home. Oh, I feel so much better now. I've managed to make it back to this place. And best part is we managed to get ourselves our sponges that we've been hoping to get. So I am extremely grateful for that. Now all that's left to do is actually to try and hollow out the top here. I don't even know if I have enough time to be able to do that. I mean, like I said, I gotta get this video out today. So I don't even know if I'll be able to get this video out ready for that time, because quite simply the fact that I am running out of time as we are currently speaking. But at the same time, I don't want to end this episode on such a bad cliffhanger, if I can put it that way. You know what? I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna give myself. It's currently no wait, that's 22 to 1. So I'm gonna give myself 1 hour to try and finish this project. If I don't get it done in that time, well, I'm sorry guys, you're gonna need to wait until next time in order to try and catch me when I've managed to try and, you know, set up the entire thing of blowing the top layer of this entire cavern of mine. But I'm still at least gonna try and manage to get some work done before that happens. I mean, that's unfortunately how this is. I want to get this video done and end it off on a good note, but unfortunately I just had too much of a setback and I did not give myself enough time for this. But I do plan on, well, I do want to learn from my lesson here, or learn from my mistakes here, and next time I'm gonna give myself a little bit more time. Okay, so this should be enough. Yeah, that practically does it. Two sponges, and that was about enough in order to get rid of all of this. And oh my goodness, does the efficiency 5 work wonders for this. I mean, okay, don't insta-mine, unfortunately, but it's still fine. I mean, it's still being able to mine at quite a decent speed. So, now we're back on track again. I'm gonna cut back in once I've managed to mine it out, or hopefully have mined out all this, and I'll be seeing you guys once I'm back in, hopefully with some good news. So, you remember that part I said about, I'm gonna be spending 1 hour on this, and if I don't manage to finish it, then tough? Well, that was about 2 hours and 20 minutes ago. I did not stick my original time plan as I was planning, because I just look. The thing is that I was starting to watch a Mumbo Jumbo Hermitcraft video, and then was a Green Hermitcraft video, and there was Sunday videos while I was doing my video, and it just got to the point where I managed to completely finish everything, and I completely just lost track of time. But I did manage to make it to where I completely mined out all of this here. I managed to rig everything here to blow. I'm making it to where hopefully it's gonna start blowing that way and then go with here and then blow that way. The thing is that I was originally planning to make it to where it's all gonna blow in one string, but then I managed to realize that's gonna take forever. So I'm gonna make it to where it's basically gonna blow all the way from this side to the other side. And here's the fun part. Once I've set this to blow, you guys will be seeing it in the replay mod. And in order to make sure that that everything will be completely synced up, I guess I'm gonna need to just completely do that. Okay, so now all the commentary should be synced up towards the actual recording of the replay folder, and I say we're ready to go. Okay, so I'm gonna be hitting this button right over here, and then I'm gonna try and get myself to safety. I don't know how much damage this is gonna do. I mean, it can fail catastrophically, or it can completely blow this entire place to Kingdom Come. I just hope it doesn't like break the surface. That's gonna be a real mess to clean up. But alright, I say we're ready to go.
This is your demolition expert speaking. Please, all personnel, retreat to a safe distance. Otherwise, we will not be recovering your remains because all of it will be blown to bits. Thank you.
Anyway, time for us to hit this area sky high. Okay, now I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna go into free cam, and I'm already missing half of it because I'm not seeing. Oh, it's working! It's working! It's working! Everything is blowing up. Oh, look at this. Look at all of this destruction that's taking place. It's actually clearing out this area quite nicely, I gotta say. Wait, is it already done? It's still going. Wait a second. Did somewhere along the line it mess up? Because this is going backwards back here, or one bit of it is. Maybe you guys will be seeing it before I am. Is it done? Is it done? I'm not hearing any more explosions, but there's a lot of mobs here. Okay. I'd say it's done. Whew! Wow, that was thrilling, to say the least. Look at all of this. I gotta say, this has possibly reduced my mining time by so much, and I'm gonna need to light up this place properly. Otherwise, creepers are gonna be a real issue later down the line, or maybe not. I mean, they're possibly gonna be real helpful. But you know what? I managed to keep up my end of the bargain. We managed to make it to where you guys were able to see a big boom. And as much as I want to be cleaning the rest of this up, I need to get this video done. So if you guys have enjoyed, then please do remember to hit that like button down below, as well as hit that subscribe button for the suffering that I have went through. Please, guys, I would really appreciate any kind of support that you guys could give, especially with how much trouble I had making this video. Other than that, do remember to click on the notification bell if you want to be notified when the next video comes out, and do remember to click on one of the 2 videos on screen right now if you want to see more from me this very second. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you guys next time. Cheers!